What's up? Yo, it's Scooby here, and this video is about how, because of the way our experience works from the inside out, and your happiness is not out there in the world, there, um, there are no strategies to um, be happy or to feel okay, to feel happy or to get connected to your well-being, because when you are when you remember where your experience comes from, you will remember and see and feel your nature of happiness and well-being and perfect mental health, because the it doesn't work as outside in this environment. Um, we don't feel, we don't get a direct experience of the outside world. Um, we think we do, which is why we react and behave as though if we just change things in the environment, that um, it would make us happy. But when we realize that our experience comes from the inside, that our happiness is not out there, um, then we stop looking for it out there, and life becomes more like a dream. That's why I call myself the dream coach. Not because I'm like the coach you always dreamed about having, but because I help coach you through the dream texture. Because this level of awareness that we live at is a dream texture. Okay? Um, you're not guaranteed to get anything you want, just as in a dream you're not guaranteed to experience anything you want to experience. But when you realize you're in a dream, you have the ability to pursue whatever you want, and express yourself in any way that you want. Okay, and I think that's what we really want. Is we don't know what we actually want in the world. The reason why we don't know what we want is because we already have it. If you realize that your happiness isn't out there and it's already inside you, you're not going to be looking for it out there. And so, since there's nothing really important or significant um, for you out there, then it's kind of, it makes sense why I would say that we don't know what we want. I mean, I used to think I knew what I wanted in my life. I had this sense of like I was going to do all this, but really that comes out of tension, that we get from being brought up. If you look at little kids and the innocence and the wisdom in their eyes, they are connected to their happiness and well-being and wisdom. They're not looking for their well-being or happiness out there. They don't have any important questions that linger in their minds. They're just looking for adventure, and they don't know what they want. It's always on to the next adventure, on to the next emotion, and we take on the tension of the world when people tell us, "Oh no, you know, there's this pursuit of happiness. You try to get an education, get your relationship, keep healthy, stack up some money, and then you try and arrange things to get successful, and then you try to be happy and stuff." And that's not the way it works, because we don't get the experience of outside. We get our experience comes from consciousness, from the intelligence behind life, right? And through the power of thought, we have the ability to basically take those thoughts from consciousness that come to us as clean, pure thoughts through consciousness. We have the ability to think our own thoughts, to basically dilute them and take them somewhere else. And so, because we think that the world works on the outside in, we tend to create those types of thoughts that, if I just get this girl, if I get that job, the money, then then I'm going to be happy. And we keep creating these mirages of ourselves out there. We think that we're going after the money or the girl, or the health, or the house, or the boat, but we're really just going after ourselves. But we're, if you're creating a mirage of yourself, you're not out there. The real you is within, through consciousness. So when we realize that our experience comes from our thinking, there's nothing to do but relax and stop trying to do anything about your happiness and well-being out there. And then, as your thinking becomes more clear, which it will through consciousness, when there's space for new, fresh thought, you start to realize the dream texture, and you start to feel like, okay, there's nothing that I need out there. So what do I want, right? What do I want to experience? So, and there can be strategies or techniques for overcoming obstacles, but the difference is that you're not trying, that only works when you realize that you are always okay and you are always happy, as long as you are not putting things in the way of that realization of your ability to remember that. And again, there's basically the only thing to do to realize and feel that is to give up trying to be happy or create happiness out there. It's on the inside.